Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So it is now the 5th of April. It is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone. Hope you had a good week and are going to be having a good weekend or just relaxing, because ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm going to be doing. Except for tomorrow morning. I got some news. I'm going to be looking at a condo tomorrow. Hopefully some good news from that one. The only issue that I can see coming from this one is that I can afford this one. I can put an offer down and I'm good. It's just that they're going to have to lower the price for me to actually take it, because some work needs to be done. It is extremely outdated. The stuff probably hasn't been worked on since like 1992. The carpet in a couple of the rooms needs to be changed out. It needs to just be ripped out and changed completely. It was pretty bad. Then some of the tile, for some reason, throughout the kitchen, living room, and dining room, they just put all like vinyl tile going through the whole thing, which is extremely cheap and tacky. And so that over time is going to come out. I already have plans for it, which sucks because I'm one of those type of people where it's like, if I see a house online, it's like, oh, I could do this with it, I could do this with it. It's like, you don't even have the house yet, so don't even try it. It's fun to think about. So I'm gonna go and take a look at that tomorrow, and I'll let you know how it goes after that. But that art project that I was working on, did a little bit more work on it today. Not bad. It's a simple art project that is meant just to be like, say, like a wallpaper on something. It's not meant to be like a full-on thing that I can print out. It's just a nice little project. I'll show you the picture now of what it actually looks like now that I got it done in both black border and white border. Like I said, it's not a bad project. The only issue I could see running into is that if you do something like this, you're basically just taking a photo of a game cover online, copy and pasting it onto any kind of art software, and organizing it the way you want to. The only issue you're going to run into is if you try to print it out at a professional place, like say Office Max or something. They're all trademarked images, so they might not actually do it, because under a law I don't think they can do it. They might get in trouble for it. So unless you have like a really nice printer, really big nice printer, you might have to find a workaround for it. So I don't know. Alright, so just to cut in for a little bit, I did a little bit of research on the whole matter, and basically off of the terms and services of Office Max or Staples or Office Depot, they're not legally allowed to let you print something like that because they're all trademarked items. But people have had 50-50 luck where they've walked in and said, I'm doing this for personal use, not making any profit on it, and they were able to print them off. So it really just depends on how stringent with the rules that place wants to be. They can do it for just for a personal use for you, or they could just turn you down. The best thing you can do is just go to another place and try somewhere else. Alright, so it's actually the next day now. I went and took a look at the condo, and a little funny thing happened today. I went to go look at the one condo. It didn't work out. She said, well, there is another condo down the road. It's only about 5 to 10 minute drive. We can head there right now if you're willing to go take a look at it. I said, sure, why not? So we went and took a look at it, and I put an offer in. Good luck, or I hope good luck. That first one though, oh my god, the whole thing, all 1,600 square feet of that, the only things that were salvageable were basically the kitchen and whatever small living room they had. The rest of it needed to be gutted. When we got home, because we took our shoes off, because when we got there, just out of common courtesy, we took our shoes off so we wouldn't track any water through the house. When we got to the stairs and went upstairs, we were like, we probably should have kept our shoes on. So as soon as I got home, I changed my socks. It was bad. All the flooring needed to be ripped out. There was probably some leakage. When we went in the garage, we saw that there was a spot taken out of the ceiling to repair something. And we're like, I wonder what's above this spot. So we went on the second floor. Sure enough, there's a bathroom right there. So I'm thinking that there might have been some leaking problems there. The bathroom needed to be gutted. The rooms needed to be gutted and new carpet put in. It was pretty rough, and they were asking way too much for it. So I definitely had to pass on that one. The second one she showed us was all updated. It's completely updated. I don't have to do a single thing to this place, which is awesome. It'll save me money in the long run, just because I can buy the place and just start building equity. I don't have to put any work into remodel. Now, the only issue is that when we were leaving, they had what, 3 or 4 showings of it so far in the past day or two. So there's a lot of activity for it, which is unfortunate. But going into this, I'm already pre-approved. Got one thing that is really beneficial. If you're ever looking for a place, get pre-approved first and then go look. because that'll save you a bunch of hassle and it looks better when you're trying to put an offer in. And to top it off, I'm really hoping it goes well with this place, just for the fact that in the spare bedroom, or one of the rooms, I think where I would put my office, it has a direct Ethernet connection for internet. So I mean, I'm gonna have a really good internet going into that room. I may be able to start streaming within the first month of me moving in there, who knows, but I'm really looking forward to it. So here's the good luck, and we'll see what happens. Alright, another PC game knocked off the backlog list, Diablo 3. Love the game, not bad. There were 4 main acts for the main storyline of the game, and then there was a 5th act that has to do with bonus material, if I want to put it that way. That one I'm going to save for later. That's going to be included in the cleanup. So the game is now on the finish list, and I will probably add it to the cleanup list. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a finish list and a cleanup list. A finish list are for games that I actually complete and go through the storyline. The cleanup list are for games that I've completed that have a whole bunch of extra content to it, like all the trophies or achievements, or just cleaning up, like getting all the items, just completing the game 100%. If I like the game enough, I add it to that list. This is one that will probably make that list. I know Diablo 3 can get really hard depending on, I used to have a buddy that used to play it a long time ago, and he used to get together with a group of friends and they would play it on the hardest difficulty they have. And just hearing how difficult it was for him, he was able to do it, but he was also very good at the game. He grew up with Diablo, where I really didn't. So, who knows? It may stay on that list, it may not, depending on the difficulty of it, because that just seems like one of those games where you have to dedicate a whole lot of time to it. But Diablo 3 is now off the backlog list. So, just got word back from the real estate agent that I did not get the condo. Kind of fitting that it's raining out right now when I got that news. Basically, somebody came in and offered either asking price or more just to secure it as quick as possible, which in the end is going to hurt them a lot. I may have lowballed them, which they didn't like in the first place, but the fact of the matter was that the home, or the condo, was assessed much lower, like almost $40,000 lower, if not $40,000 lower than what they were asking. The fair market value was only a few thousand more than what the assessment price was. So even that was over $30,000 in a difference. The bank is going to wonder what went on there, and they're going to have it reassessed. Once it gets reassessed, the taxes for the place are going to go way up. So instead of $1,200 a month, you're probably looking at close to $1,300 or more to pay for that place. The whole trend with homes right now is that the home market is very bad for buyers. It's good for sellers, but it's bad for buyers, because the homes are going for much higher than what they're actually worth. And I guess what just doesn't click with me is why people continue to do that. The buyers are the ones who drive the prices. If no one's going to pay that much for a home, they're going to lower the price. Everyone's going to lower the price as the prices drop. But because people want homes, they're willing to be stupid enough to buy homes at those prices, which is just going to drive up the market. And seeing that the place was already completely remodeled, they're buying it at a high price the way it is. They can't put any work into it, which means, let's say 5-10 years down the road from now, the chances of them getting more money for what they paid for it originally is extremely low. Like, I'm willing to bet when they sell it, they're going to take a loss on it. I don't know, maybe it was just a good thing that I didn't get this place, but I did not get the condo. But that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to keep plowing away at looking for a condo or a house, and I will hit you guys up later. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Take care.